Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex. If you're new here, I'm a cruelty-free EME who loves to play with makeup. Of course, you've been here before. Welcome back and thank you for supporting me. Today's video is this eye look that I created with the Shani. I meant to get this palette. Only thing I used for this look was the blues. I thought to do a not really a simple, but a beginner-friendly blue look. So tips and tricks, they're just simple tips or tricks you want to call it, just yeah. So further ado, let's get started. So we're going to do a makeup tutorial, an eye tutorial actually, and the first makeup tutorial or eye tutorial, whatever you want to call it, is using a blue. I decided to do a eye tutorial that I have not done in quite some time. I haven't really showed you any guys of any tricks or tips for you guys on different eyeshadow colors and everything else, but I thought the first color I'll do is blue, and I thought it would be fun to do since summer's coming up and we're all wearing bright colors, spring, and all of that. So you know what, let's go with different colors, and I decided to go with blue. Sometimes blues are one of those colors are difficult to work with, because sometimes blues are one of those shades that does not really, the formula could be different, like the shimmers or the mattes or the satins or what the shades you're going to use. So I thought to show you tips and tricks if you are a beginner and everything else. This is a beginner look. I call it beginner look because it's using all different blues shades, and I'm using one palette for this. The palette I'm going to use is the Shani one. It's the Let's Make Waves palette. I have not used this palette in ages. Decided to bring it up because I really do like this palette. This is not a perfect blue palette for me. The perfect blue palette is the Jeffree Star Blue Blood. To me, it's the perfect blue palette for high end, but I am looking at different ones that are quite similar like that and going to have dupes for you guys. So you don't want to support Jeffree Star, that's up to you, or you like drugstore products and everything else. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let you guys know I do have Jeffree Star's Blue Blood palette, and we'll continually use it because I decided, what the heck, I'm here for, this is a judgment-free zone and this is a drama-free zone. And I'm not gonna care what the haters gonna say, because I don't care what the haters, but that's just me. But we're just talking about this palette. I just want to put it out there for the blues. If you're a blue lover, like I love playing with blues. I think blues eyeshadows are so fun to work with and easy to create. And also blues eyeshadows are one of those shades that work with anybody's eye color and also skin tone. I think how much you want to put on, how much depth you want, what eyeshadow base you're using is such a beautiful color. Let's get started. Now, I'm going to put the eyeshadow base on. The one I'm using right now, just trying to get out of my collection, is the Beauty Crop Stuck on You. I really do like this one, but it's like really creamy. I miss my Milani one so much. We're just gonna put it all around the eye just to set it. Now, for me, when I'm using one color of the same color family, I usually go to the lightest to the darkest, and that's the easy way. If you're starting out with makeup, that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. Start with the lightest to the darkest. Even with you're doing a contrasting, like a blue and a green, and you don't know what shades you're going to use a darker green, you want to use a lighter green, you can do that. That's the only thing you're going to see something similar with this. I'm doing one shaded family, I should say. Color shade family, I use the lightest to the darkest. These do not have names, so just let you guys know. But I do know which ones that I've used. Now, I'm usually, like I said, lightest to the darkest. The shade I'm going to use first for the crease to help it have dimension and also easy help me to blend out the shade, and if I need to go back to it on the top, I can do that. So what you want to do, like I said, you want to go the lightest to the darkest with one color shade family. So I'm using the lightest one. This was a pretty decent one. So we're just going to go with the crease. It does not have to be pigmented. Yeah, it does not have to be really pigmented. You're just using it as a transition shade just to help whatever you need help with. Go back and forth like a windshield wiper. Usually I go right in between, but I did not do that this time. I actually went with this shade right here. This is a nice, like I said, this is a really pigmented. I'm going to put it in the outer corner, and just, you can use a fluffy brush, whatever brush you want to use. All the brushes I have that I normally use are dirty and I'm going to do. But like I said, you want to go same thing as the transition shade, but you want to pack this color right in the outer corner because that's the darkest part. When you go to the inner corner, if you want to go lighter, it will brighten it up. If you go darker, it would kind of like make a smoky effect. So same thing, and as you go darker on the outer V, you want to make sure you have the majority of that color, and then when you go up, go into the inner corner, it goes light. So you want to go heavy-handed to the light-handed. So and I'm just gonna and now I'm going to this middle shade right here, and just to lighten that color just a tad bit because we are going to use this darker shade of blue. Now, like I said, blues are just one of those toughest colors, just like red, but it has a bigger payoff than red does because red can turn up to pink depending on the shade. Like I said, I will do a red color family of the eyeshadow tutorial, so you can see what I'll usually. Yeah. Now I am going back to that lighter shade that we used because I want to brighten this up. I am going to use a little packer brush. It's fluffy, it's packed, it's dense. It's a dense, fluffy brush, and you want to use this. Now, depending how dark you want to go, you could, and you can use a little black. You want to do it a little, but I'm not doing that because I just want to. But yeah, and I'm going to go into the crease with this color too, because I do want that depth in that crease. Now I am not going really into the inner corner because I still want that to be brightened up. Anyway, I'm just stopping right here. Like I said, if you go all the way to the inner corner, it will make your eyes smaller. So if you're using like a lighter shade, it will brighten that up, will make your eyes a little bit bigger. If you go into right here, it makes your eyes smaller. So I kind of do a mixture of that because I want that balance. For the shimmer, I am actually going to use this color right here. And this is such a pretty color, like it's pigmented. And it has a nice, I think it has a pretty shift. Like I said, if you're looking at right here, it's just because it's a dark color. So I finished up the look. I went with a nice nude color. I like going with nudes lips with blue because I think it's just pretty. I think nudes will work with anybody. You know, go with darker look, whatever. Now, what I did underneath, and I'll talk to you about that, was go with the darker shade at the end and just drag it a little bit. And then what I did was go like, okay, okay. First thing I did was use this color, the outer corner, to the inner, at the outer corner, and then after that, I used this shade to blend it out, and then I used this shade, and then I used this way. So I did the opposite way than I did what I did. I really like this, how this turned out. Like, I haven't played in blue eyeshadow in so long. I know what. Let's get into blues. And like, I did play with blues, like, you know. But yeah, I really like this color. Love that palette still. So yeah, I think it's such a perfect, you know, if you want to try it out, I will put the link down below so you can check it out and see if you wanted to get it. So this is the finish. So guys, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to if you want to see more videos like this where I just talk about one simple color, you want to see what I can come up with one color from the color family, let me know. Because what's the next color you want me to do? Pink, red, green, purple, yellow, orange, gray, black, white, different colors together all at once. I don't know. Or I don't know. Just let me know down below. Of course, want to be part of the Makeup Addict family, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can be part of the Makeup Addict family or the Makeup Addicts, whatever you want to call it. All depends on you. We are drama-free and judgment-free zone here. We don't put with that at all. And of course, don't forget the notification bell so you can be notified of any new videos. So guys, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at. I love you and God bless.